bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Rijkaard. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Applies the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Aubameyang. Gerrard. Now it's Rooney, looking to play him in. It's Raul! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Inter Milan finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we are back underway.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they did...
Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Silvestre. Cruyff. And the pass is intercepted.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Played out wide. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that is expertly dealt with. And that pass is... Rooney! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Played in with purpose.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
So we have movement on both benches. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
Neymar.
Number 11.
Messi.
Raul.
Just about within shooting range.
Number 4. Luis Diaz. Number 9. Michael Owen. Number
They get
13.
a throw in.
Park Ji-sung.
Neymar. Rijkaard. Now it's Owen. Messi. Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Time and again they are repelled. Park Ji-sung. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Messi. And it's Neymar. And Sylvestre. No, that's been intercepted. It's not an especially good pass, that. Now it's Aubameyang. And here's Azar. Showing great feet there.
Inter are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Rijkaard. Sylvestre.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Sylvestre. So that's it. It is all over. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not
Please
today.
join me in wishing all the best for members
How would you
of
sum
our
up
fan
what we've
club
witnessed, Jim?
celebrating their
Well,
winning
Peter,
anniversary.
welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now.
Sheffield really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Aguero. Now it's Luis Suarez. Can he get it through? Can he get on the end of this? Messi. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Ibrahim, he's had a shot! And this is a decent chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Inter Milan have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Messi couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Sheffield definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Conte. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And here's Ibrahimovic. Silvestre kept his eye on it, and he's there. Conte.
Inter can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they...
And the finish! They want to be quick to recover this.
Aguero really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Inter Milan up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Inter Milan with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. So, into the second half.
Inter can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Messi plays it short. Not the most convincing of passes. And now a sudden chance to counter. Aguero. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Messi. Thiago. Messi. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Not the most accurate pass. Marquinhos is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And this is Aguero. Now this could... It's Luis Suarez! And that's a tiny finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
James Rodriguez. And this is Hazard, driving forward. He's going for goal!
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Luis Suarez. Number 20, Sergio Aguero.
Koeman with the short one. Great chance!
Ferran Torres.
Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Erling Haaland.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Cannavaro. It's Cruyff. And it's Koundé. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Kante producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. It's a promising position. Very nicely done.
Sheffield really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Goes for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. And here's Ferran Torres. Cruyff. And that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Ibrahimovic picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise
Hello,
there.
everyone. In case of an emergency,
Well, what are your thoughts
please
on
make
today's
sure
game
you
then, Jim?
follow the
Inter
instructions
can
of our
always take
security
more
personnel
positives
at
from
all
a result
times.
like this.
Thank you for
Yes,
your
there is some
cooperation.
tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling.
Borussia Dortmund genuinely seem like a side that's confident.
Shoot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter. And while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So, a breakthrough already. Ibrahimovic. Cruyff. And this is Batistuta. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the shot! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances.
Shoots! Duke gets flagged offside. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. It's a good ball out wide, but it's ended up in no man's land. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Ibrahimovic. Turns back here, probably the best option. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Batistuta. It's Ibrahimovic!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And it's Olmo. 30 minutes gone. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot, surely! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they're back in front. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And now Ibrahimovic! And it's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Ibrahimovic. Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. Cruyff. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Best. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Inter are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Can he get it through? And he plays one through. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Triol. Danny Olmo. Now Nico Williams. And it's Olmo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Well timed, excellent interception. Knocks it into space. Vinicius Junior. Somewhat off target. Van Dijk. Silvestre. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Chouameni. And the pass is intercepted. Ibrahimovic could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Duke, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Oh, Red, nice interception. Silva, and it's been given away. Williams, he's got away. Crosses it in.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Scholes.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Cruyff. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! He's got himself an absolute peach.
After 84 minutes.
Three! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 24. Nico
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Number 19.
That has been cut short.
Number 10, Luis Enrique. Number 7, Yamal.
Borussia Dortmund really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Can he get on the end of this? And time is up. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Ibrahimovic claiming the match ball here. He was the difference. So a game of thrills and tiny margins. So many what-ifs and what might-have-beens. But eventually we have a winner.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes you just have to win games whatever way you can, and that they did.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud, the tone for the... And there's the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
And the pass is intercepted. That's good running with the ball. And Here's Batistuta. Ibrahimovic! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Santos finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Great vision. Pass is just off target. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pelé. That's a lovely, neat pass. Cruyff, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
He had a chance to offload that.
And Batistuta!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Van Dijk. It's a pretty loose pass. Pelé finding himself in space. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Threads one in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. That's really well manoeuvred. Great chance! He's got a goal! Santos are all square. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Santos are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Filippo Inzaghi.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Marquinhos gets into a good position. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball. He's a sharp little ball here. And claimed it back swiftly. Pele! And he couldn't quite find the target.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that.